Back again, my beautiful people. I don't know the boy Yardman there. Yes, people, we just reached back home coming from Craven Cottage. As you know, Arsenal dropped 2 points. We drew 1-1 with Fulham. And I personally believe this is season over for Arsenal. We cannot continue to play like this and expect that we're going to come out and win a title or win the Premier League. It's just not on. And today, Rabbi, Lee, all of them saying that Fulham defend good. I'm not knocking that Fulham don't defend good, but personally, Arsenal was very, very poor. In the first half, we have about 90%. I don't know the stats, but watching it, I believe that we have about maybe 85-90% of the ball, and we didn't do nothing with it. Absolutely nothing we done with the ball. We didn't look threatening. We didn't take in shot to goal. It was just keeping the ball for keeping the ball's sake. And Fulham was happy for us to keep the ball because they just sit and trying to catch on the counter attack. Exactly what happened about was it 13-20 minutes in the first half. A ball play over to Jimenez, and he just run past Kibiot like he wasn't even there. Is it Jimenez play? I'm lying, it wasn't him. It was oh God, I don't even remember the Fulham play. And he just run past Kibiot like Kibiot wasn't even there. And I believe that Raya should have even done better because the ball kicked past Raya right. And I don't know, but I believe it was a very good strike, but poor from the keeper, poor from Kibiok, poor from Arsenal because we just get caught out. And we should have known that's what Fulham was going to do, but we didn't anticipate it, and they score first. After that, Fulham just leave us with the ball, and we couldn't break them down. At one point, I know people see this. At one point, we were even trying to get a corner. We were trying to kick the ball and the player to get corners. And yes, we are scoring goal from corner. Score 2 against Man U, come back and score 1 against Fulham. It was a corner take. But we cannot just go into game and don't try to score from outplay and trying to score from corner. Like, is that what we're going to now? Is that what we hear people calling us Stoke City, Arsenal just like a Stoke City? But I'm not going to knock in we going out there trying to score from set pieces, because set pieces is what you score any means necessary. You try to score. But looking for that set piece for a corner to get, I just, yes and no for me. I sit on the fence with it, if I'm being honest. I sit on the fence. But today, people, the game was very, very poor. I know Odegaard, he make a lot of good run in the game. He make a lot of good pass. But the finishing was poor. Kyle Havertz was he was supposed to be the vocal focus point up there, and his touch was off, his control was off, his pressing was off. When you see Mikel Arteta take off Kyle Havertz, you must know, because it doesn't really take him off game. Kyle Havertz is one of them. Saka, Kyle Havertz up front, and Declan. Them three normally, apart from the defender, apart from the William Saliba and Gabriel, Kyle Havertz, Saka, and Declan Rice, and who else I can say doesn't really get substitute that much. And maybe, Timber gets substitute, but not regular. And Timber at the moment. So looking at it, when you see him take off Kyle Havertz, you must know that he was poor today. He was literally poor. And the team was poor today. We didn't do what we're supposed to do. We need to capitalize on it. And I just listening to the Tottenham Chelsea game, and the last time I hear is it was 2-1. Yeah. So I don't know what's happening now as I speak. I don't know if possibly being maybe Chelsea score back and equalize, and maybe score again. You just never know, because Tottenham just doesn't look like it's, Chelsea 2 goals come from Cucurella mistake that they make him actually slip, and that's where Tottenham 2 goals come from. So Chelsea come back in the game, so it's 2-1 at the moment. And if Chelsea go on and win that game, I believe Chelsea is the team to run down Liverpool. And I believe it's over for Arsenal. It's over for Mikel Arteta. And this is where the buck stopped with me, with Mikel Arteta. He just have to leave the club now, because I believe Mikel Arteta take us to the pinnacle. I believe that Mikel Arteta take us as far as he can take us. I don't see any way coming back from this with Mikel Arteta, because it's just not working. We not look like we're striving this season. We look like we're not, sorry, not even say for strive. We not look like we're progressing this season. We're looking like we're regressing, because obviously we're regressing because where we was last season, we're not at the same place this season. So we're regressing. And we can't, I know, I done the, Robbie said to me today, just now, so when I said, you know what, Mikel Arteta take us to the pinnacle now, and he just need to go. We just need to go. We can't get up every season thinking that this season, like, people taking us on macro, calling us next week series. So we can't get up and say next season something gonna happen, because me personally, I feel what happened to Man City now. Man City gonna come back even stronger next season. Pep will want to win the Premier League next season, and if Pep go out there and spend, which they can, because they haven't really spent this summer. We don't know if they're going to go out there and spend in the winter, in the January transfer coming. We don't know. But if they don't, and they said, you know what, we're going to fight with the team that we have, and then we're going to rebuild for the summer, then there you go again. Mikel Arteta in trouble again. Because is he going to go and win the Premier League over Pep now? No, he's not. So for me, you just have to get rid now. Get rid of Mikel Arteta. Bring in somebody. People don't ask me who, because when people ask me who, it just sounds like there's nobody else out there who can replace Mikel Arteta. That's what it sounds to me. So, get rid of Mikel Arteta. Who we going to replace him with? Like, there's manager out there. When Jurgen Klopp come out and say he was going to leave, like midway through the season, do you see them bringing Arne Slot? What he's doing now at Liverpool? He only lose one and draw two, I believe, or maybe drew one and lost one. So he's sitting at the top of the table. He's got a game in hand. So if he go ahead and play that game in hand with Everton and beat Everton, that is 2 more points again. I think he got 11 over us now. So people, do you see where we're at? We just cannot get up and continue with Mikel Arteta like this. It is not healthy. It is not good for the club. And we back him, we spend money, and it's just not showing. Today is the proof. Today was like a free hit then, because Liverpool game get postponed. So that game, anything could happen. So it's the we for capitalize now and put the pressure back on Liverpool. And when you put pressure on teams, sometimes it's just like anybody, then break under pressure. And Liverpool can go out there wanting to win game, because we win our game. So we put the pressure on them, and because they're wanting to win game, they ended up lose game. But if we don't put that pressure on them, what's going to happen? They're just going to end up and go out there with the same mentality that they're going out there with, and just keep winning game. And we can't go on like that. We cannot go on like that. If we're serious enough, if we want to win this Premier League title, because I don't believe for a split second that Arsenal going to win the Premier League this season. It is over. All we have to fight for is top 4. That's it. We don't know if it's going to be the likes of Liverpool, Chelsea, Man City, Arsenal for the top 4, or Arsenal, or Liverpool, Arsenal, Man City, Chelsea, or Liverpool, Man City, Chelsea, Arsenal. We just don't know. But the top 4 looking like that, where it is now, I think that will be the top 4. Hopefully Arsenal can galvanize. Arsenal can pick up themselves and do something to even finish in the top 4. And if we go ahead and finish in the top 4, that simply means that Mikel Arteta is not progressing. That simply means it take us to the pinnacle as far as he can take us. And you have manager out there who can take a club to a certain level, but they just cannot go further with it. It is just not possible. And we as fans have to understand that. And going to Craven Cottage today, it was cold, it was rainy, I get wet, and it was punishing, and the game was diabolical. The game was None. I don't know what Arsenal was out there doing, but it wasn't nothing spicy. It wasn't putting on Fulham under any pressure. Remember, we go there last season and lost. We go there the season before and lose. You understand? They come to the Emirates and drew with us. And when they drew with us, we are lucky to get something out of that game at the Emirates last season. You understand? So, for me, moving on, today's game was frustrating. Spending £120 to go and see Arsenal today, to spend £120 to get a ticket to see Fulham. And yes, people, it's because of Arsenal. Arsenal is a top team, so if you want to get ticket on any ticket website, that's the type of money you're going to play for these game, category B game, or maybe C. I think a B or C, Fulham fall under. They're not a category A team. So spending that money, sitting down in the cold, getting wet, watching a dead, boring game, it is torturing. It is torturing, and we cannot keep doing this. I cannot keep going into the opponent, going into the home stand, sitting down, running risks. For what? For what? Better stay at home and watch a game. Better stay at home in my warm, watch a game on the telly. Better do that, because me personally, I don't see it worth it anymore. I can't get up every day, going to the Emirates, going away, watching them, paying my money for this. For this? Like £120 for that? I'm not even talking about my petrol. I buy a drink. I buy a pie. And that was, I think, was £11. So add that onto it, add my petrol onto it, add the parking onto it, add my time onto it. And I get back nothing. I don't come back happy. I don't come back feeling like, yes, we're still in it now, putting pressure on Liverpool and go above Man City. Man City dropped points at Crystal Palace yesterday. So we should look to capitalize. Come on, man. It is not fair. Mikel Arteta need to go. It's done. End of. Go, fam. Leave the club, because you're not going to take us to the promised land. And that's where we want to go. And if you can't take us there, give it to somebody else. Mikel, don't be selfish. Give it to somebody else. The way you have Kieran Tierney there, and you're playing Timber, you put back Partey at right back, when you could have easily put Timber at right back, put Partey in midfield with Declan Rice, and play Kieran Tierney. Robbie going to say to me that, oh, Kieran Tierney is injured, he haven't played, don't play pre-season, he haven't played the game. But when are you going to play the guy? Look at Amaral. Amaral coming in at Manu, and look coming in play a 2 game in the Premier League. Yes, in play a lot of new face. Yeah, some of them are not even recognize them, and in play them again yesterday again. In play a lot of new face yesterday against us in the week, and in play them yesterday again. Yes, he lost. Yes, he drew. Yes, he lost a 2 game then, but yet still, he is giving these players an opportunity to see what they're like. We know that Mikel Arteta do not rate Kieran Tierney. We know that. We know for a fact he doesn't rate the guy. He doesn't want the guy there. And we know that Kieran Tierney is a very good defender. And him and Gabriel Martinelli and that right-hand side, it work. It just like, you see Odegaard and Saka on the left-hand side. Why I keep on saying right-hand side? Sorry. Gabriel and Kieran Tierney on the left. It does work. Just like, Odegaard and Saka on the right. You see them gel together. They do work, because what happened? Kieran Tierney give Martinelli the opportunity either to go down the flank. That's why, just like we see when Ben White playing with Saka, Ben White overlap around Saka and then draw a man with him, so him give Saka to go inside. The same thing, that's the same thing Kieran Tierney give. And Kieran Tierney put ball in the box as well. He do put ball in the box. People, go back and watch Kieran Tierney 2 seasons ago. Mikel Arteta just doesn't rate the guy. And the guy is good. The guy is good to play for Arsenal. He is good. It's not like we're going to put him on and fret. The only problem with Kieran Tierney that when he gets injured, he's out for long. That's the only problem we have with him. From pick him up from Celtics, it doesn't really injure when we get him from Celtics. We just went and do an operation on an hernia, I believe. So it's not that we get him injured. But yes, people, he could have go different today. He could have used Martinelli with the pace and bring on Trossard, because Trossard looked very lively. Trossard played better when him come on. But he didn't do that. He didn't do that today. And we pay the price. We pay the price today, people. It is what it is. Mikel Arteta just have to go. If you believe me what I'm saying, people agree with me, leave your comment and tell me what you think. Do you believe it's time for Mikel Arteta to go? Do you believe that the Premier League season is over now? Do you believe it done? But before you do all of that, people, just please take the time out and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget, like, share, and leave your comment, people. Share the video. Let a lot of people see the video, people. Make the video run. Big up on yourself to everybody who watch my channel. Much appreciated. Please subscribe, share, leave your comment, and like the video, people. When you like the video go far. Please touch the like button. Big up on yourself, people. Tell me what you think if you really believe that Mikel Arteta time is up.